Welcome back to my channel, guys. Conscious and aware. Come on. Now today's video is about stop living in fear, man. This is something that I see on a day-to-day basis. It's something that I've been through my whole life and that's what we're going to talk about in this video, man. How to stop living in fear. Now before we get to the video, make sure to smash that like button, make sure to hit the red subscribe button. The channel's all about self-development, self-improvement, and comment down below, man, let me know what you get from the video. Now stop living in fear, man. Fear is the lowest frequency there is on the planet. There's nothing lower than fear, you know, like even scientists have even proved that once you're in a fear state, that your immune system, everything shuts down and that. You're more likely to become sick, more likely to be like anxious and depressed and that once you're in a fearful state. Now, me personally, I wouldn't say I was fearful, but always quite anxious, always preparing for the future. What if this happens? What if that happens? And you know, what they need to do. And you know, that's the way I've always been thinking for a long period of my life. And it's only recently, in the past few years, I was able to get control of myself and live openly and freely without fearing what's going to happen. Because at the end of the day, you need to realize that what is going to happen, you cannot prevent what's going to happen to you. You can obviously prepare yourself and do the right things, but no one knows what the future's got to hold. I don't know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, tomorrow. You understand? The only thing I can do is show up in the present moment and do the best I can, you know? So being fearful of a situation, fearful of a person, fearful of anything and that, it just lowers your frequency down. It just makes you live on the edge, man. Like, it's not worth living like this at all. There's no point living in fear. You might as well just not be alive, bro. Because the fear, like, it's just so, like, it weighs you down. And it's just a burden on top of your head. You understand? It's like a cloud over you. You understand what I'm saying? Now, obviously, everyone wants things to go their way. You want to progress and whatever it is that you're doing, and you know, like, you want to be in a good position always, but you have to understand that you can't be perfect, but you can't be in the best position. Things can't go your way. Things can't go your way, no matter how much you prepare. There's too many factors, too many people involved for everything to go your way and that. You know, the uncertainty, the unknown is the beauty of life. Not knowing what's going to happen tomorrow, not knowing what this situation or person is going to bring is the beauty of life. If everything was predictable and everything went your way, then life would be boring. You understand? The reason you enjoy the good times is because you've been through bad times. You know, the reason you enjoy the light is because you've been through the dark. That's how it works and that. You understand? The only thing you can do is control yourself. You can only control yourself, your reaction to what happens to you. You understand? You can only control yourself, not outside events. What that person's going to say, what your parents are going to say, what your friends are going to do, what flipping the government's going to do or say, or your workplace or school. You cannot control it. You can only control yourself. Your biggest strength comes from your ability to choose. If a situation comes your way that you don't like, then you can choose. Choose to go left, choose to go right. If you can get away from the situation, then get away from it. If you can't, then endure it. Then that's what it is for that moment. You understand? Life is like a roller coaster, up and down. You're not always going to be happy, joyful. Sometimes it's going to go down. But living in fear of what's going to happen and what if this does this, and nah, bro, trust me, I've been there. I've been thinking like this for my whole life pretty much. Until recent times and now, where I've actually changed and elevated my state of mind, realizing that what can I do? Like, if I can do something, I will do it. If I cannot do nothing about it, then I can't do it. It's that simple. It's not complicated at all, you know? You have to trust the process. If you believe in God or the universe, or if you believe everything's meant to be, then you can't just, like, when a negative situation or so-called negative situation occurs, you cannot say that, oh, like, be fearful of it. What's the point of fearing it if you know everything's meant to be? Whatever crosses your path, whatever person you encounter, whatever situation comes your way is part of the journey. You understand? When you go to the mountain, there's obstacles in the way. So when something bad happens, just look at it like that. Okay, it's part of the journey. I'm going to go through this bad period. I'm going to come back up. Oh, okay, tomorrow I don't know what's going to happen, what he or she's going to do, what my teacher or my boss at work is going to say or do to me. Whatever he or she does, that's what it is. And then I'll make a decision when it come to it. You understand what I'm saying to you? That's what you have to understand. Once you understand this principle here, bro, your life's gonna go smooth. You're gonna not be in fear. You're gonna be more open to trying different things, and you'll just live a better life overall, because your life is not dependent on outside events. It's not dependent on what anyone says or does. What anyone says or does, it's not gonna affect how you feel and your emotions and where you are going in life. But if you care, like, okay, if you care what people think of you, okay, oh, you're fearful to be in this situation. What if that person sees me doing this? Like, that's why a lot of people are not chasing their dreams. Like, some people want to do YouTube, but they're scared about how they look and that. Their features, their eyes, their teeth, their hair, I don't know what it is and that you're scared of, or your voice, you know, or the way you look in general. You know, people want to speak to that girl or boy that they like, but they can't because they're scared, like in fear of what they're gonna say. And people want to try to, bro, like, you have to understand that, for me personally, like I said before, like, your life doesn't begin until you stop caring what people think. Because how can you be a full-fledged life and be who you truly are if you still care what people think and that? You know, which is the biggest thing, fear. Fear is holding you back. Once you don't care and you live in, when I say don't care, not to be ignorant or malicious towards anyone, but you're just free of yourself, bro, free of concern, free of, like, just being weighed down by opinions, weighed down by situations, then your life begins in that moment there. Until then, you're just, bro, for me, you're just in secondary phase, man, in primary stages and that. Like, you're not even in the game yet. You understand? So understand that you cannot control what's going to happen. People are trying. This is why people feel hurt and feel all of these emotions and feel down, because they want to control what's going to happen. You want to control what your girlfriend, boyfriend does. You want them to love you forever. You want your parents to treat you a certain way. You have all of these expectations. Expectation equals disappointment. If you have an expectation of a person or situation, if that doesn't go your way, then you're going to be disappointed. The only thing you can do is just focus on yourself. You understand? When you start focusing on all of these different things in that situation, circumstances, bro, you're gonna feel down, you're gonna be in fear, and you're not gonna be at your fullest best in that. Then that's a wasted life, if you ask me. If you're not at your best, living your best life in the sense of, like, expressing yourself, then it's a wasted life. Like, I see so many people, man, so many people who want to do things, rapping, they want to be a musician, they want to be a YouTuber, they want to be a footballer, but fear is holding them back, man. Fear is one of the biggest enemies there is, man. You understand? So, open yourself up, understand that things are not going to go your way, bro. You understand? People feel like when they get the money or once you get a million, everything's going to be straight. No, nothing's going to be straight, bro. You're still going to be depressed, you're still going to have anxiety if you don't work on yourself. Money always solves the problems that it creates in that. You understand? So, know this and that. Fear is holding you back. Whatever you fear, I suggest you write that down and you face each one of them. Until you're free from fear, free from the unknown. You don't fear the unknown, then boom. Life begins in that. Then everything will be blessed in that. You know, you'll live your life accordingly. But until then, it's just like, you're just in a mess, bro. Like, you're not gonna be who you can be in that. That's the point I'm trying to make in that. So hopefully this video brought you value and sort of clarity in your situation. If it did, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to comment down below. Let me know what you get from the video. And hit the red subscribe button, man. If it brought you value in that, subscribe to the channel. The channel's all about self-development, man. I appreciate it, man. Come on.